Good morning, everybody. Welcome to A Love Awakening's daily energy forecast, and it's Saturday morning, so it's also story time. So I'm Matthew Pierce. I'm with A Love Awakening. You can check out our website at aloveawakening.com. We also have our YouTube channel set up and running, so you can see these broadcasts and other teachings very soon up on our YouTube channel. We have a goal of October 1st having 1,000 members, so we have a little ways to go, so we need your help. So keep sharing, keep going, and let's jump right into the energy forecast so we can get to the story. So today, what we're looking at, again, it's all about manifestation. It's about manifesting the world that you want. It's manifesting the things in your life that you want to have. And it goes so well with the story that I have to tell you today, because today is my second birthday. And I'll explain that to you here in just a second. The card that comes up next, for like midday is attraction. Find out what you're attracting into your life. So take a look at the things that are coming up around you. What are you attracting to you? Because when you set about manifesting and you send that thought out into the universe of what you want to create, the universe is going to send you resources in order for you to have what you want. So look at what you're attracting. Is negative coming into your life? Are you having some negative thoughts? Negative things happening? What are you attracting? And take and do a little course correction to change those things, to have things go a little differently. We always have to be sure that we're looking at our course and our direction, so we can have those things that we want in our lives, to have those things manifested very, very clearly. Synchronicities. Look at the synchronicities that are coming up, because that is going to be able to kind of give you a little bit more of a gauge of what you're attracting. So look for all the little signs that the universe is giving you that it's coming. Your manifestation is coming, okay? But you have to still be in action, okay? So what do I mean by my second birthday? Well, today is 8/8, and it is my second birthday because I got the news 3 years ago that a donor was found for my kidney. And so I was teaching a class at my home, and we were finishing up, and the phone rang. And I was wondering who was calling at like 9:45 p.m. at night. And so I picked up my phone, and it was the hospital. The hospital said, "Matthew, we found a donor. You need to be here tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. to get your kidney transplant." And I remember at that moment, my world just froze. Let me back up a little bit, because 5 years previous to that, I was a dialysis patient. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I would go to a dialysis clinic. I would be hooked up to a machine that would pump all the blood out of my body and then recirculate it back in cleaned. I did that 3 days a week, 4 hours at a time. There was no way that I would be able to hold down a full-time job with that kind of schedule. I couldn't travel. I couldn't go and do the things that I wanted to do. I felt trapped. I felt absolutely helpless, sitting in that chair day in and day out, knowing that this was the only thing I could do unless I got a kidney transplant. So for 5 years, I sat there on that machine, and I remember in one day, I just had this desperation. I saw people dying around me, literally dying around me. People would be there one day and not be there the next. That's hard. It's hard to have that kind of reality and have that reality be around you day in and day out. And it takes a toll. And I got to that point that I didn't want to exist anymore. I didn't want to go on anymore, because that wasn't the life that I wanted. And I had some amazing friends. I had some great friends that were like, let's create something different. And I said, what? What What can I create that's different? And they're like, let's go ahead and create that kidney. Let's create and manifest that kidney for you so that you can have the life that you love. And I remember thinking, a kidney? How are you going to just all of a sudden manifest a kidney? I was like, that just doesn't happen. So they were really, really adamant about giving me materials to study and show me how it was possible, and all these wonderful stories about people manifesting things in their lives that changed them. So I was like, why not? Let's give this a try. And so my focus became creating that kidney and having a transplant. Now, you have to understand that I had heard the stories, and of course, I mean, the people at the transplant center, or the people at the dialysis center, were like, well, we have to be very honest with you. It's transplants, they might happen, but it might be a year or 2 years, and we've heard people waiting like 5 years. There's just a shortage, blah, 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 blah. All of those things are being told to you. And so me creating a kidney with being inside of that energy, I was thinking it was impossible. But I did it. I set my goals, I set my intentions, I set my thoughts, and I said, that's what I'm going to have. And it manifested within a month and a half. A month and a half of setting that intention and that goal and saying, that's what I have, I got the call. So 8/8 is my birthday. So of course I always question, did this really, was the universe really involved in this, or was this just some chance encounter? Well, it wasn't. And let me tell you why. Because I look for synchronicities. The day I got the call was 8/8. I went in for my surgery at 8/9. When I got there, they needed to do another dialysis just to get some of the fluid off of my body. I went in at 8 a.m. to have my last dialysis treatment. After that was done, I went into a recovery area to recover a little bit. In the afternoon, my surgery started. It was finished at 8 p.m. Now, this is documented. I can show you the documents. It was finished at 8 p.m. Now, when you're finished with getting a transplant, they have to watch over you pretty closely. So they take and put you in ICU for at least 24 hours. When they transferred me to ICU, they put me in pod 8. So after I was done with ICU and they thought that, hey, listen, he's good to go, he's great, we're going to transfer him to a regular room, they transferred me to room 4031. Add the numbers up. 8. When the doctor came in and was seeing how I was doing, he says, you're a very, very, very lucky person. And I said, what do you mean I'm lucky? He goes, it just so happens that you received the kidney of an 18-month-old boy. Now, I don't know about you, but 1 or 2 8s might have been considered a coincidence. But when 8s show up over and over and over and over again, the universe is trying to tell you, guess what? You have your life back. It's a continuation. Keep going. Keep going. I thank the heavens above. I thank the universe for giving me the gift of life and showing me that you can manifest what you want in your life. You can manifest your life. No matter what the circumstances are, no matter how dire the circumstances seem, you can manifest and have a life that you absolutely love. So if you get anything from these broadcasts, if you get anything that I'm saying to you. Understand that life is worth living because you are a master manifester. What would this world be like if people were not manifesting things? Look around you. Every single object that you see was at one time a thought. It was just a little piece of energy in someone's head that said, hey, let's create. They had the idea, they had the goal, they had set it out, and all of a sudden, boom, it's a reality. Take a time to just look around today. Look around. And then start looking at nature. And look at the purpose behind nature and how that was created. Because if you want to look at and see something bigger than yourself, look at nature. Look at what the universe gave us. So, the story time for today, it's a little bit about my story and how I came to be the person that wants other people to have a life that they love. It's my purpose. It's my absolute joy to share this work with other people. To get them to a mindset of absolutely knowing what they want and that they can have that inside of their life. Now, are there days that I have troubles? The thoughts come back into my head? Yeah, absolutely. But they don't have to stay there. I have people that I talk to all the time that say, well, I'm in a deep depression or I'm in a deep slump. And I was like, I get it. I understand it. But with the proper help and encouragement, you can get out of that. You can see yourself in the way that the universe sees you. It is unstoppable and unconquerable. You're a force to be reckoned with. So that, if I leave you with anything else today, is understand that you are more powerful than you absolutely know. You are more powerful than you could possibly imagine. You have more creative power in one little hair. Imagine what it would take if you used your entire body to create something. Be about manifesting today. Manifest your life. And don't be afraid to dream big. Don't be afraid to have such a huge goal inside of your life that it scares you a little bit. I mean, can you imagine what I was thinking when someone told me, hey, we can manifest a kidney? Really? Well, it happened. So if you need something in your life and you think that it's an impossible dream, manifest it anyway. Enroll people in what you're doing. Enroll people in your manifestation. Enroll people in what you are about inside of your life. Your experiences, everything that you have done up until this point in your life is meaningful. Everything that you have put your hand on and touched is meaningful. You have touched so many people in this lifetime. You've inspired. You've helped create. Keep going. The best is yet to come. You're here for a purpose. You're here for a reason. And that purpose and reason you might not understand and you might not know just yet. But I can guarantee you this, the universe has something in store for you. So be the manifestors that you are. Be the creators that you are. Be the person who you know yourself to be. And if you don't know who that person is, ask someone. Direct message me, I'll tell you. We need to build each other up. Because if we want that world that is just absolutely amazing and perfect and filled with love, it starts right here. Let's manifest together. So, when's your birthday? When is your life starting? So, let me say right now, make the choice of it being right now. And happy birthday. Until next time, we'll see you later. It's been A Love Awakening. Check out our website at aloveawakening.com, our YouTube channel. If you like this broadcast, share it, because there are other people out there that need to hear a message of hope and a message of love. So I love you all. Lisa loves you too. So have a great day.